Long ago in the heart of Edo, there stood a mighty Iroko tree, taller than 10 men and older than the memory of the oldest elder. It was not just a tree, it was the soul of the kingdom, a sacred symbol of balance, wisdom, and divine justice. The people believed that the Iroko watched over the land, whispering secrets of peace to the wind and warning the earth before storms. And beneath its shade, kings of old had sought guidance, confessing their worries to the Iroko spirit, who answered in dreams or signs. But that was before King Obonosa came to power. The rise of a proud king. When King Obonosa ascended the throne, the people rejoiced. He was young, strong, and full of dreams. At first, he ruled well, handing fair judgments and honoring tradition. But soon, praise turned into pride, and pride into arrogance. He stopped listening to his elders. He ignored the chiefs. And worst of all, he stopped visiting the Iroko tree, the place every king before him had gone for guidance. Instead, he mocked the Iroko. "Why should I speak to a tree? I am the king. It should bow to me." The villagers gasped. No one had dared disrespect the Iroko like that, not even the mad kings of old. The signs begin. At first, the changes were subtle. Birds stopped nesting in the Iroko branches. The ground near its roots cracked and dried. Children who played nearby heard whispers, soft but stern. Then came the dreams. Old Mama Yuka, the kingdom's oldest woman, dreamt the Iroko groaned in pain. The chief priest dreamt of the tree walking away from the land. A hunter saw fireflies gathering around it at noon, a clear sign of warning. But when they told King Obonosa, he only laughed. "If the Iroko wants to leave, let it go. I rule this land, not some spirit hiding in a tree." The uprooting. Then, on the 7th day of the 7th moon, the skies turned black at dawn. Thunder rumbled though no clouds moved. The ground trembled. And then crack. A deafening sound roared through the kingdom. The people ran out of their huts. Before their eyes, the mighty Iroko tree groaned, twisted, and began to pull itself from the earth. Its roots ripped through the soil like angry snakes. Dust filled the air. Birds screamed. A wind whipped through the village as if the spirits themselves were fleeing. The tree rose on thick roots like legs and began to walk, leaving a deep trail behind it. The villagers fell to their knees, weeping. "Iroko, don't go. Forgive us." But the Iroko did not stop, not until it reached the edge of the kingdom, turned back once, and vanished into the forest, taking with it the blessings of the land. The kingdom crumbles. Without the Iroko, balance was broken. Crops failed. The rivers dried. Strange illnesses spread. Even the animals in the forest grew restless and attacked the farmlands. King Obonosa became restless, hearing voices in the night and seeing shadows during the day. The throne that once brought him pride now brought him shame. Finally, he knelt before the elders, tears in his eyes. "I have brought ruin to us all. How can we bring the Iroko back?" But Mama Yuka shook her head. "The Iroko will only return when the land remembers humility. You must go and seek forgiveness, not with your mouth, but with your heart. Redemption begins." King Obonosa left the palace that day with no crown and no guards. He walked barefoot into the forest, seeking the Iroko. For 7 days, he journeyed, weeping and calling out. Finally, on the 7th night, he collapsed near an ancient stump and whispered, "I am no king without wisdom. I am no man without humility. Forgive me, great spirit of the Iroko." The winds grew warm. The leaves danced above him. And in his dream, the Iroko's voice returned. "When a ruler forgets he is a servant, the land forgets its peace. Rule again, but never forget." When Obonosa returned, the rains came with him. The land healed. The whispers stopped. And in the village square, a young Iroko sapling grew, proof that forgiveness, like the forest, always returns when the heart is right. Moral lesson. A leader who abandons humility invites destruction. True power is not in ruling over others, but in serving them with wisdom and respect for the sacred. Even the mightiest tree will walk away when dishonor takes root.